by Coach Jody Kennard. The head coach, Colin LeGrave, he let me know he was working tonight. Sounds like a bad excuse.
Yep.
But he did let me know Claire DeChanteau, Derek Kristoff, Jonathan Salentine, Kate Juntek all joining us here today. And the great thing about cross country is that all the other sports you kind of have to either be that great or you just kind of have to mentally pick yourself. We can run all the time because I know I've seen some of you at the Bellin Run, at the Crown Stat, at the Ash, and some of the races in the area. So really cool. We've been able to be on such courses. And Jody, tell us a little bit about this year's team. I know you guys just started workouts here a few days ago, but how do things look so far?
That's right. Well, on the boys' side of things, we're returning 6 varsity runners from last year. And we did come within 5 points of winning the conference championship last year. So we're pretty hungry to do big things this year. We also had our sights set on sectionals. However, that week we were really hit with some illnesses and some injuries, and that was a big disappointment. So this year the guys were working really hard over summer, that core group, and we have good, healthy competition within the team, and we're hungry. So we're ready to see what they can do out on the course.
Are we already chugging the emergency and taking the vitamins and stuff like that, just to kind of plan ahead for that sectional day in October?
Well, yes, that might be a good idea. Thank you for the advice. We do talk nutrition. We do talk about the whole runner, and mainly just putting in the right work and doing it day after day.
Now, speaking of the good work that you guys do, last year you do the shore to shore. Tell us a little bit about that, because that seems like a crazy workout where you go from Algoma to Dykesville, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to talk about it a little bit there?
I might be able to. I've done it the last...
Yeah, flip on the microphone switch there.
I've done it the last 4 years that I've been in high school. Last year when I got there, I didn't have a set team, so I did with Colin the Great the whole 18 miles there. So we each ran 9 miles during the whole race. Just kind of a fun one that we do.
Yeah, it's a tradition that was started by Coach Ron Vandermoos, who was a very successful coach at Luxemburg-Casco probably over 20 years ago. So it's a fun thing that keeps up going every year.
It's got to be a tough route, right? I mean, it is a lot of hills.
There is some very big hills that I got the glory of it this year to run up the biggest one. And I got to run up the 2 biggest ones this year, and Colin got the run down, so he got the easy one.
I think that was planned. I'm guessing that was planned?
No, it wasn't.
No?
It was just, that just would end up what happening because it was this last second that we We ended up finishing that one in an hour and 45 minutes. That's very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doing the math in my head. Is somebody that has to run those distances. Like going, 145. Yeah, that's flipping.
We were doing 6-minute miles.
Yeah, that's good. Especially on those hills here. And we'll go down. Junior Claire, if you want to grab the microphone there. Coach specifically mentioned he didn't have any senior girls that could make it, but I'm sending you my junior that's been working hard freshman, sophomore year, continues to push here with your junior year. What's kind of powering you to kind of keep on improving, trying to keep those next steps?
It's just really nice seeing consistent improvement when you look multiple times, just getting better and better. It's like, in a way, you're bettering yourself. Some people have different goals. So when you're being coached, it's always good to see some kind of improvement with yourself. It really shows that you're putting all your effort into one thing and you're going to see some kind of results out of it. And seeing those results is really rewarding after putting in all the work all summer and all winter. Besides, the weather can be kind of tough in the winter, and the end of the season really will show you that even though winter marathons and the summer marathons, when it gets really hot, it's very hot.
Yeah, if you wanted some character building, this was the year to do it. Because if it wasn't the heat and the humidity, it's the Canadian smoke that kind of smoked us out here. Now, I didn't catch your name. Are you John?
I'm Kaden.
Kaden. All right, so we'll pass the microphone over to Kaden. Now, Kaden, the one thing, and very similar to the golf team, where they're able to kind of practice on that regional course. You're able to, you're just a short drive away from UW Green Bay. You got the Peer Invitational here in a couple of weeks. And your conference championships will be. What kind of advantage does that give to you? They have a course like that that not only challenges you for those other races, but you're able to kind of know where those tight hairpin turns are, where those hills can kind of go up and down, and you get ready for the season.
Those things can really help us because we can practice on the hills and patches. These guys
Now, are you a team that likes to walk the course before the race, or do you just kind of grip and rip it, remember, go on stories, on the bus ride and stuff?
Yeah, we go and like jog around the course, see what we're dealing with beforehand, so that we can get a little bit of a warm-up before the race, but also we know what to expect from the race.
Now, let's start with you, Kenny. You can work it back here. Obviously, you guys race all around the area. What's some of your favorite courses that you get to run on during the course of the season?
I like Founders. They can really big help.
Look at the reaction. Derek and Claire think you're nuts.
I think it's just, the course kind of sucks. It's a big hill. But at the end, you get up to the top of it and you just look down and you're like, from here it's all downhill. Because it's
Now, where
all
is
downhill.
that hill? Is it right at the beginning, right at the end? Where
It is through the whole thing. So
Oh,
you
it's
start
just
off-
one big hill.
It is
All right.
one ginormous hill that you go up. And then you just work your way up it a little bit and then you turn around and go back down to where you already started. Play at the bottom of the hill for a little bit and then you're going to go all the way up it. And then you're at the top and it's, once you're at the top, there's just downhill from there to the finish line.
Very good. Claire, you can either say your favorite course and why Caden's crazy. Based on your reaction, both answers are going to be good ones.
I like a lot of the courses. So I'll say why Caden's crazy because, Founders has so many consistent uphills and they're just so steep. Your time is so much different from all your other courses, but that course will teach you that it's not going to be, it's not going to be all linear progress. There's going to be some times when it's not the same, and you just got to understand that, hills are going to make you a bit slower. I like all the courses except for Founders and Champions, so they're
Caden, you never had the love to your friend. You're going to hate that one. I'm going to say that right now.
Well, maybe Caden will have a new favorite by the end of the year. Who knows?
There's no flat spot on that course. It's either you're going straight uphill or straight downhill.
Cherry Hills, so that's the Sebastopol. You do that one in what? October?
Yeah.
Yes, that one, since obviously Sebastopol, Algoma, Gibraltar, they all go there. That, I would agree with you. That might be your new favorite because that one does have some character to it.
It probably will be.
bowling hills.
Especially when you get to the half wall of walnuts, it's very fun. You just like stuck in walnuts, yeah. So my favorite course is probably going to be Michigan because that's just a very flat, very quick course, and everyone is and I guess that's the first one I get to do.
So, goals for this season. Obviously, everybody's shooting for state and things like that, but are there times that you want to hit? Are there, whether it's a PR at a Valders course or something like that? What's on your bucket list for this season?
My goal this year, I've already got it in 17s when we did the race simulation. I just want to get in the 16s as quick as possible to try and get the guys' team to state because we have not been there, I think, almost 17 years now. So it'd be kind of cool to have the whole guys of our team going back there again. Because I think the last time we were there was when our head coach Colin was
Oh, wow. Okay. So he's been egging you guys.
I've been wanting to get the states and stuff.
Okay. Well,
That helps.
My goals.
Yep.
I just really hope that I stay injury-free. I don't want any of that happening. Yep. And then I have some specific times in my low 19s, like high 18s.
All
It's a
right.
really great time to be in for a team.
And a lot of times it's all that matters. That's what I tell my kids. That's what I would tell you guys as well. Make sure you have the fun and the smile. Now before we go, Jody, I'll have you fun because you guys have a fundraiser this weekend. Tell us a little bit about the bronze prize that's coming up.
That's right. At Sonola's IGA on Saturday from 10 until 2, we're going to have almost the whole team out there in different ways selling a fundraiser for our club. So I would love it if everybody in the community would come support us.
Right, and there's going to be a race, right? You eat a brat, run around Sonola's.
Hey, that's a great idea. And I don't know, maybe a sausage race type thing with some brewers and
There we go.
maybe
There we go.
tradition.
I like that. All right. Well, the Luxemburg-Casco cross country team, they get things underway. I believe next week is your first meet.
That's right. Next week, Thursday, we will be at Gibraltar at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I was going to say I was going to see it, but I got to do football. But you might still see me cruising around there. But good luck this season, and thank you so much for joining us on the Golf Sports Preview Show. The Luxemburg-Casco cross country team. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll get the next team underway. And it looks like volleyball wants to get going here. I don't know if the soccer team.